In the woods of the small town Easley, South Carolina, a group of friends are enjoying the last few days of summer, discussing how they're going to be able to keep their drug scene going during school. Jamie, a rising sophomore, walks in to see his brother Leon to tell him that they need to be home by 9, his regular curfew.
Leon, come on, we gotta get home by 9.
Hey, Jamie, you wanna hit this?
Hey, you know I don't want my little brother involved with this. Come on,
Alright.
Jamie.
Why do you think Leon is so uptight about getting the beat? I don't know, something he thinks happens to do. I think if he actually tried it, he would enjoy getting high with his little brother.
Maybe he just doesn't want his little brother corrupt like us.
Anyway, so yesterday I was at the zoo and this little prick.
Leon and Jamie walk into their home. Their house is not as full of life as it once was. There's a family portrait of 4 in a beautiful frame on a mantel. There's Joe Nelms laughing with his wife Laura, who is holding both a 5-year-old Leon and a 3-year-old Jamie.
Hey Dad, you home?
I'm here, you don't have to yell.
How was your day?
Same old, same old.
So what did you do today, Jamie?
Nothing much, just finished some summer reading. You?
I just hung out with the guys.
Why can't I hang out with you guys? I'm not a little kid, Leon.
Jamie, you don't need to be involved in that kind of thing. You have such a bright future ahead of you, and just don't need to mess it up.
One day, while Leon was stuck at home with strep throat, Jamie decided to go hang out with the guys, since his brother wasn't going to be around. He found the guys in their usual spot, where they were surprised to see him there all alone.
Well, look who it is. It's Leon's little prodigy. What are you doing here all alone?
Leon's not my babysitter. I do what I want.
Whoa, we're just messing with you. Where's Leon at?
He's at home, sick.
Well, that's too bad, right, guys? Well, since your big brother's not here, you want to try our latest fix?
What is it?
It's a new pill I got from a guy. They call it Spank.
I heard about this one guy that took it, and he jumped off the...
Whoa, what are you trying to do? Scare the kid?
I'm not a kid. See? It's nothing.
You doing alright there, kid? Hey, kid.
What is this?
Hey, calm down. It's just a bad trip. It'll go away.
Get away from me!
Jamie!
There's been an accident on Laurel Road. A boy's been hit.
Come on. Get up with the consequences.
The ambulance has arrived and has already covered Jamie. Joe arrives at the scene and gets out of his car. He sees the body on the ground, covered.
Jamie! Son, I need to talk to you about something.
What?
I received a call today. There was an accident on Laurel Road.
What, Dad?
It's Jamie.
Dad, what happened to Jamie?
I'm sorry, I don't know how it happened. I guess it's just you and me now, son. Hey, Leon, you okay?
Yeah.
I was wondering if you wanted something to eat. I was gonna go pick up something.
I'm not hungry.
Alright, just let me know if you need anything.
With the untimely death of the bright young Jamie Nelms, the community was torn. Jamie's girlfriend, Jody, seems to have taken it the worst. She can hardly contain herself just from hearing Jamie's name. Jamie's friends all tried to show their support by trying to hold a candlelight ceremony for Jamie, which they wanted to be held by Leon, who was slowly becoming more depressed from the loss of his brother. It's the day of the ceremony, and Leon is nowhere to be seen, but a lot of others have shown up. Mary, Jane, Gage, and Jamie's girlfriend Jody and Joe are all there with other people that knew Jamie as a friend. Just a few minutes before the ceremony is supposed to start, Leon arrives out of nowhere with no sign of any progress with his depression.
Hey, how are you? Not too great, and I don't think I can say anything tonight.
Leon, where have you been? I know you're upset, but this is really important to all of us.
Jody, I just can't do it tonight.
Don't be selfish. Think of what Jamie would want.
Alright, fine, I'll do it. Yeah, Jamie was just a great guy. And when our mom died, I just promised myself that I'd try to keep him safe. Keep him out of all the bad things of the world. And he was just a great guy.
Leon, it'll be okay.
That was great, Leon. You would have made Jamie proud.
Thanks. It's like you said. This is for Jamie.
The day after the ceremony, Leon began to hang out with his usual friends again, back to their usual thing in the woods, in the shadow of the spot where Jamie died barely 3 weeks prior to the day.
It's okay, Leon. You're with your mom now.
At least you got to try this before the accident.
What did you just say?
Gage, what are you talking about? Jamie wouldn't do that.
Wait, you gave my brother drugs? What the hell's wrong with you?
He didn't mean that, Leon. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
You know I didn't want my brother around this. Don't worry, Gage, because Karma's a real bitch.
Yeah, hello? I'd like to report some suspicious activity going on by the woods.
Uh-huh. Okay, who is this?
Yeah, there's just some sketchy stuff going on, and you need to get down there.
Mary Jane, what are you doing?
What are you talking about? We were doing
I saw what you had. You're playing with me.
We got it from Leon.
What?
Leon's our dealer. Yeah, we'll tell everyone.
Okay, I'll make you two an offer. I'll cut your sentence down by 2 months. Just please don't tell me.
I think it's better than that. I guess you don't care about your son that much.
Okay, I'll cut it in half, but that's it. Now get in the car.
Leon is all alone now. No friends, no family. It's just him. Since he called the police on his friends trying to get revenge, he has felt guilty. All he does is stay in his room and listen to music, with no interaction from the outside world except for rare visits to his room by his father. Leon's guilt had been eating him alive until one day, Leon finally couldn't bear the fact that he had ruined his only friends' lives.
Hello, this is Leon Nelms, and I would like to report a crime.
I'm listening. What would you like to report?
I've been involved in drugs and would like to report myself for possession and use of illegal narcotics.
Leon, are you sure you're all right?
Just come down here now.
Ever since Leon's arrest, Joe hasn't been able to show his face around town. His pride has been destroyed along with his reputation around the town. Anywhere he goes, he hangs his head low and can't hold eye contact with the people in the community.
You're a disgrace to this town. If your son would have done drugs, he would have been there more often. Maybe you should focus on your sons, or son, I should say, and put them before your work.
We know what happened to those kids you brought in about a month ago. Joe Nelms, you're under arrest for obstruction of justice.
In the case of Mary Chambers, state of South Carolina, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court of law.
How'd you find out? The girls you picked up that day. They told you everything, didn't they?
Joe Nelms served a 10-year sentence for federal obstruction of justice. Leon, Jane, and Mary got out a year later for good behavior and continued their lives. Leon moved into his new home with a foster family who cared for him until he turned 18 in a few months. Mary and Jane continued to waste their days doing drugs in their usual place and got arrested again for felony drug abuse charges. Leon vowed to never hang out with his old friends, not that they would talk to him anyway. He began to take school seriously and work hard to make something of himself, maybe even go to college. Their lives carried on. Leon and Joe began to cope with Jamie's death, but the thought was always in the back of their minds.